Hi, Group 1. What's the most thoughtful thing you've done that people still remember? You've got Judgment, and the reason behind this is the Hermit in reverse, and the advice is Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like you have saved somebody alone. Somebody who was very lonely and who was looking for community. And you brought some new changes and renewal into their life by communicating, I think. This person that you saved still remember what you've done in such a beautiful way. And Nine of Wands in reverse as advice. Well, it's time for you to go toward your future, because your work has done. You have already done what you have to do in this situation. And also, I think you made this person very independent. I think you helped somebody feel grounded about their life. And you've got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. So it's time for you to move on from, this connection to Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse, Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. I think you did something to make people independent and make people realize about their probably shadow sides. And that was such a brave thing to do, and also thoughtful things to do, because they definitely needed to do their self-reflection. They didn't know which way to go. They didn't know which way was a wrong path for them. And now I think they can see it now, because they've learned so much about themselves through whatever that happened between the two of you. Let me do some clarification here for each card. But I think what's good about your action was that you didn't take a lead. Rather, I think you showed the way. I think you showed that there are so many options in the world. There's so many other different perspectives in the world. And I think you also said to this person that they don't have to feel bad about being themselves. Ace of Wands, people definitely remember you, Group 1. See, Group 1, Ace of Wands. Wow. Some people just, I think some people just left without a word because they were luckless. They didn't see the worth. But now they're like, they should have apologize to you or say thank you to you. They're definitely thinking about you, Group 1. Judgment is clarified by the Magician in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, and Death in reverse. Two major arcanas, and they're all in reversal. So it's, people might not tell you what they've done, what you have done to them in a better way, but they definitely remember you. And I think you show the way to them how to get away from toxic situations by not communicating with them directly. But I don't know how you did this, but you, like I said, you show them options, that it's okay to be as who you are, and it's okay to leave the toxic situations or toxic family or friends and community. And I think you also shared your difficult stories of yours to your friends or community, and I think they heard. It's almost like you did a heart-to-heart talk, and they realized that they're not the only one who's going through this. And I think your talk or your story showed them that there's an option to leave this toxic situations. And I think it was a huge thing for that person or people, because it's something that it's like you put options on the table for them. New perspectives. Yeah. And the Hermit in reverse is clarified by the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers in reverse. Oh my goodness, who are you? 4 major arcanas. Okay, group 1. You have changed somebody's life with your thoughtful actions. I think they're still wondering why you were able to do this, whatever you did in the past. And definitely you taught them a lot of things about life. Maybe you you shared some wisdom with them, and they're willing to learn. And also, I think you shared some tips to choose the right people for you, and now they're learning, like they have learned who to choose and who's not to choose. So they do take in your advice. And like the encounter for them with you is such a huge transformation of their life, in their life. I think it changed everything about them. Every perspective that they had, every expectations that they had, I think they really reassess what they had and turn it into a positive mindset to pursue their goal again in their life. Yeah. Advice is 9 of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Star in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's time for you to go. So maybe you have already left this community or left this people or person, and you know what? It's time for you to go to the next stage of your life, because you have so much hope in your life, group 1. I think also there is somebody else who... I think there is somebody else who is showing a way to you, related to love, related to creativity. And I think it's time for you to cooperate with these people, but not the past people, because past people have already learned the lessons from you through your thoughtful actions. But now I think you're encountering new people in your life. Maybe it's time for you to help another type of people. At the same time, I think you will also learn something from this. It's almost like mischievous energy that I feel, but you can learn something from this mischievous energy as well. So keep going, it says. And it has something to do with, I think this experience with these people or this person will give you wisdom related to love and creativity, what you need to pursue, and what this person is missing as well. So if you feel like your new chapter is opening for you and your door is opening for you, just go for it, because you're meant to go there. Yeah. But you know what? People in the past still remember that you had so much kindness to show them the way and show them options that they can take. And I think you were so creative in their community or in the environment here. And you gave them such a huge epiphany through your beautiful actions. Yep. That's what I have for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Hi, Group 2. What's the most thoughtful thing you've done that people still remember? You've got Ace of Swords, and the reason behind this is Knight of Wands, and in advice is Page of Wands. You have said something to protect others, and that's the most thoughtful thing that you've done and people still remember. You are a good communicator. You're very intelligent, and you use your logic to protect others. And the reason behind this is Knight of Wands. There must be somebody who is really reckless in your community. And I think this person was kind of a troublemaker, I feel like. Maybe this person was younger in your community. Somebody who was very passionate, but they don't really think before they act. Yeah. The advice here is Page of Wands, meaning that there is somebody who still want to learn something from you. At the same time, keep conveying your messages if those messages are healthy ones. Yeah. And if you want to communicate, I think you're a good communicator though. But you know, as advice, I think if you want to communicate, if you feel like you need to communicate better, I think it's a good idea to kind of mix a sense of humor, not just to degrade people, but to add a little spice in your conversation. So it's okay to like put some jokes in your messages, but just, yeah, I don't think you're going to do this, but make sure that you're not looking down on people, right? Like making some weird jokes. I don't think you're gonna do that, so I'm not worried, but just in case, you know. Yeah. Okay, so let's do some clarification here. They're very sharp, you know, very smart. And people listen. Yeah, people listen to you. Whatever you said to protect others, people were very impressed. Very, very impressed. Like, it's almost like they didn't know that you had that kind of size within you. The smartness that you have. Five of Wands in reverse. I think you protected somebody who were having conflicts. Maybe bullies, you know, maybe you protect people from bullies. Okay, yeah, manipulators and liars. Definitely you stood up for somebody who were dealing with manipulative people or weird gossips. Ace of Swords is clarified by 10 of Swords in reverse, Strength in reverse, and 9 of Swords. You're somebody who understands people's pain. And I think you've said something to, how do I say this? I think you didn't push encouragement to people, but you've said something to encourage people, but not in a direct ways, I think. You've said something that's very clever. It's either you shared some quotes or used quotes that you already knew, or wisdom or intellect or information to heal others. And they still remember that because it was such a powerful speech almost, and it helped them see their weakness and strength at the same time. It really opened up their mind that they're good enough. So it's something that you said, rather than like physically protecting somebody. It's almost like giving a speech or sharing quotes or something like that. And Knight of Wands is clarified by the Lovers. 3 of Cups in reverse and 4 of Wands in reverse. Maybe you protected somebody from their ex-lovers or something. Or maybe their heartbreak. And also gossip. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. I think you protected somebody from bad gossips. And I think you helped some people feel the joy again in their life. And there was definitely somebody, or maybe it could be, maybe this could be about people, but yeah, it's almost like bullies energy. Maybe they don't mean to bully somebody, but maybe they were just mischievous, like way too mischievous, I think. And I think you did protect people from this energy, reckless ones. And I think it really helped them see what toxicity is and what joy is for them. Yeah, I think it's almost like you help them define something, define their happiness, or define what the community is for them with your wisdom. Page of Wands as advice, and it's clarified by King of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel, and Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, definitely there is somebody still who want to learn something from you, especially related to money and arrogance, and emotions and arrogance, controlling energy. Maybe this person is dealing with toxic parents or something like that, and I think you have some advice or things that you could say to those people and really help them understand what toxicity is. Yeah, and if there's something you want to say with compassion, like I said, you can use some jokes. And also, I think you have this beautiful energy already. So believe in yourself, first of all. And you have this positive energy. Very positive, optimistic, yet very smart. So if you're worried about, I don't know, I have a feeling that you could be worried that you may be conveying messages in the wrong way because of your lack of communication skills or something. You know what? You're not lacking of communication skills. You're perfect, actually. You're very good at communicating. And you have to know this. And if you feel like the other person is not listening, maybe you could slow down a little bit. But you can teach somebody still about, you know, like I said, arrogance and ignorance related to finances and emotions and controlling feelings, controlling desires that people have. Also, I have a feeling that there's something else that I need to say. What is it, spirits? I think it's saying that you also might want to know that there are people who are so drawn to you at this moment. So, well, I think you're a smart person, so I don't think you're going to make a mistake, but choose wisely who to talk and who not to talk. Because especially when you want to teach something related to finances and arrogance, I don't know, there could be some people who want to like talk to you just because they're drawn to your energy, just because they want to take advantage of you. So just be aware. Yeah, that's a little bit of warning there, but other than that, I think you had done a beautiful job in your community by conveying your messages to protect others. Yeah, that's my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, Group 3. What's the most thoughtful thing you've done that people still remember? You've got Ace of Cups in reverse, and the reason behind this is Five of Swords, and the device is the Empress in reverse. I think you've done something to make people realize that they should receive more love. They deserve more love. Yeah. Because there were some people who were taking advantage of them, and you saw it. They're very manipulative. They're talking to each other, making bad choices, making bad plans, because they wanted to, I don't know why, but those people wanted to like take advantage of another person that you were dealing with. And I think you saw it, and I think you gave them, it's either advice or actions to make them realize that, you know what, you deserve more love. And advice here is the Empress in reverse. It's either way. I think it's saying, well, definitely it's time for you to focus on your future though, but I want to do clarification here because I'm not sure. It's either way. It's either you should, it's like, are they still with you? If that is the case, I think you should withdraw with this community, like toxic ones, toxic community. But if not, then keep going. But in a I don't know. I don't feel like I can talk about this Empress. I don't know. I have a little bit of weird feelings about the Empress in reverse. So let me do some clarification here because I don't want to say something uncertain. Maybe you're so worried about something. Six of Wands, so success. Three of Pentacles in reverse and King of Swords. I think you showed them an example who gained both success and love. Yeah, because I feel like you have seen somebody who was sacrificing themselves too much. And I think you show them that they deserve more love. Ace of Cups is in reverse, is clarified by Two of Swords. Nine of Swords in reverse, and Temperance. Definitely you have realized something. Some injustice related to decisions and heartbreak. So I think you came to this person and show them that there are more choices in your life, that you deserve more love, that you deserve emotional stability in your life. And that's the most thoughtful thing you've done, and they still remember you for that. They still remember that you helped them, and they show, like they still have gratitude toward you. And Five of Swords is clarified by Seven of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess in the Tower. See, I told you. Five of Swords people. They feel completely defeated by you. Completely defeated. There must be something that you have done in a huge way. I think you have I think you helped this person secretly. And then maybe this person stopped listening to those people in the middle, right? And I think they're so surprised, like why she's not listening to them. Why, this person is not listening to, like out of their control now. And I think they're super surprised because it seems like, because it looked in their eyes that this person has changed drastically. But that was the influence from you, Group 3. Because you are the good example of this person that you helped, that you saved. Wow, you changed somebody else's life. Whoa, okay. The Empress in reverse is clarified by 4 Pentacles in reverse. Is 7 of Swords. See, I told you. Yeah, the Hermit. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think, why are they here? Wait a minute. Well, I don't think it's dangerous though, but it's just that there's some people who are so drawn to you right now. Like, you're like a magnet. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're like, Empress in reverse usually talks about like both ways, you know, very bad energy or very good energy, as almost like a mother, you know, mother energy. However, I feel like, I don't know which one is that. I feel a good vibes from you, group 3. I'm not picking up on any toxic sides of you, to be honest, so just keep going. But I think the warning here is that some people are not letting you go. Some people really want you back in your life. This could be about your ex, or this could be about, I don't think this person, okay? I don't think this is a person who saved you in the past. And I'm not sure if this is about those manipulative people. Well, it could be about your family, siblings, ex, friends, whatever that's connected to you, right? So I think you know the answer, but there's there's so many, like so much energy who want to still be with you, and they're not letting you go. So be aware of that, okay? Just you know what, they're not going to do anything harmful, but it's just that they just want to slip into your life and still be saved, or they want to be part of your journey. But you know what, group 3? Well, I trust you, and I think you're not gonna do anything stupid or anything reckless here, and I know it, so I'm not really worried. But I just want to tell you that there are some entities here who really want you, so be aware of that, okay? Because you're so magnetic. Because you know those people can tell. There's manipulative people too. Like, they can tell that you're such a beautiful, like you have so beautiful soul inside of you, that you have power, great power to save people. And when those people pick that up, they just can't help but to be drawn to you. So yeah, just be aware of that. But other than that, I think, you know, there is a most beautiful thing that you've done, that people still remember you. Yeah, they still feel gratitude towards you. Okay, that's my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye.